G'day everybody, my name is Lowell and welcome to the channel. So we have a reaction video for us today. This is going to be 9/11 as it happened. Now, I remember, obviously I'm in Australia. It happened late at night for us, 11 o'clock I think it was on. But I remember the news coming on and I sat up the whole night watching it. And then the next day at work, I remember that's all anybody could talk about. Obviously, you know, this attack on New York and what's going to happen, what's it going to mean for us. You know, I still remember etched in my mind, just sitting there watching the TV like, what is going on? What is going on? Because I remember the first one and everybody thought it was an accident. And then obviously the second one happened, you know, live on air. And it's just like, oh my God, okay, this is not an accident. So let's jump in. Let's have a look at this one, shall we? Damn.
What the hell was that?
It sounded like a plane crash.
You can't imagine. There's got to be a lot of stopping in this video, so be prepared. You can't imagine how much that first sound has changed the world. You know, what was that? What happened? Sounded like a plane crash. Well, certainly was. Certainly was.
Hey, Beth.
Dang.
What is that? Somebody hit the World Trade Center or the...
It's a trade
Yes,
center.
the World Trade Center.
Dang.
Number two.
Yeah. This just in, you were looking at
we have a breaking
obviously
news
very
story to tell you
disturbing
about.
live shot there. That is the World Trade Center, and we have unconfirmed reports this morning that a plane has crashed.
As we come on now, we have serious news of a major...
Because that's the thing. At this time, everybody thought, oh, it's an accident. It's a plane accident, you know, airplane crash, you know, unfortunate.
As we come on now, we have serious news of a major, a very tragic event for the United States. Incredibly, a plane crashed into the World Trade Center.
God,
I just heard a loud boom.
I saw it actually.
You did? Was it a plane? That's what I was thinking. It was a terrorist attack.
Immediately, there's speculation or cause for concern. This is the World Trade Center that was the center of a terrorist bombing some years ago. So the questions have to be asked, was this purely an accident or could this have been an intentional act? But either way, extensive damage was done.
What's this other jet doing? What's this other jet doing? Holy fuck!
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You got to know at that point, two in the same day, that's not an accident. That's not an accident.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Looks like 6, 7 floors were taken out. And there's more explosions right now. Hold on, people are running.
Wait, hold on just a moment. We've got an explosion inside.
The building's exploding right now. You got people running up the street.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll tell you what's going on.
Right, oh my God, another plane has just hit. It hit another building, flew right into the middle of it. Explosion. My God, it's right in the middle of the building.
Do you know, I haven't seen this footage for years. For years. Man, that just got emotional. That just got real emotional. Oh
my God, it's right in the middle of the building.
Dang.
Pick your reader up from under your seat. Stay on page 153. At the count of 3, everyone should be on page 153.
Mom, another plane just crashed into the other World Trade Center. Another plane hit a jet, a jumbo jet. I'm so scared. I'm leaving.
No, don't, Megan. You can't.
Bye. I love you.
Megan.
Mom, I don't care. I'm getting up.
Oh, please wait for me.
We do have some videotape.
Uh-oh.
of the second plane, and you can see it there.
Where? I didn't see it. Oh, whoa.
This is crazy.
We're under attack.
Going into buildings.
From our vantage point, yeah, clearly difficult to tell.
We're under attack.
What type of plane that is, but it's a horrific scene.
That's
all right. We've just been told also, Michael, sorry, the New York Stock Exchange is being evacuated, as is, I'm sure, much of Wall Street, if not all of it, as much as possible. But the New York Stock Exchange has suspended trading for the moment.
It's war.
Today, we've had a national tragedy. 2 airplanes have crashed into the World Trade Center in an apparent terrorist attack on our country.
David, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we're looking at live pictures of the Pentagon where there is billowing smoke. Jim Miklashevsky just reported that he heard an explosion, and right now we're looking at an aerial view of the Pentagon.
There are reports that the Pentagon has been evacuated and the White House is being evacuated. Clearly, you're seeing now these pictures from Washington, DC.
All of the airports across the country have been shut down. All flights have been canceled for another 7 hours, which is about 5 o'clock Eastern time, and then we'll reignite there. We'll take a look what's going on after that. The probability of extension, as they call that, is high.
Take two and 2, 1. This is as close as we can get to the base of the World Trade Center. You can see the firemen assembled here, the police officers, FBI agents, and you can see the 2 towers. A huge explosion now raining debris on all of us. We better get out of the way.
I hope I live. It's coming down on me. Here it comes. I'm getting behind the car.
Oh my God. I hope I live. I hope I live. Oh, man. I can't even imagine having to utter that word.
Getting behind the car.
Anthony, you okay?
Yeah. Please. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Watch out.
God, look at that. Oh my God.
Help me, Jesus! Help! Help! Come on. I have no idea.
I'll tell you that I can't see that second tower, but there was a cascade of sparks and fire, and now it looks almost like a mushroom cloud explosion, this huge billowing smoke in the second tower. This was the second of the 2 towers hit.
Now this is what it looked like moments ago. My God.
The remains of a airplane crash over on
how far
Lambertsville
away is
Road.
that?
And probably had a terrorist bomb on board that blew up. Don't know anything more than that. That's what I heard on the scanner. I just saw the smoke come up, and the explosion shook the house clear over here, and we are, what, 15 miles from Lambertsville.
In Washington, there is a large fire at the Pentagon. The Pentagon has been evacuated. And there's, you can see, perhaps the second tower, the front tower, the top portion of which is collapsing. Good Lord.
God, you can still see the shape of the tower in the smoke.
There are no words. We have a report that a 747 is down in Pennsylvania, and that remains unconfirmed at this point, and so we will check on that.
God.
Good evening. Today, our fellow citizens, our way of life, our very freedom came under attack in a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts. Thousands of lives were suddenly ended by evil, despicable acts of terror. These acts of mass murder were intended to frighten our nation into chaos and retreat. But they have failed. Our country is strong. A great people has been moved to defend a great nation. The search is underway for those who are behind these evil acts. I've directed the full resources of our intelligence and law enforcement communities to find those responsible and to bring them to justice. We will make no distinction between the terrorists who committed these acts and those who harbor them.
I can hear you. I can hear you. The rest of the world hears you. And the people who knock these buildings down will hear all of us soon.
Dang. I tell you what, I haven't seen footage from 9/11 for quite a few years, and it is no less emotional when you watch it, you know, all these years later. I can't believe it's 25 years already. Already we've got a generation that wasn't, you know, alive when that happened. It's just, when you look back on it and just living through that, watching it here from Australia, just this thing that was happening, you know, in the middle of the night, sitting alone up watching, you know, this unfold on TV, just horrific images, you know, and it's just like, what is going on in the world? The world will never be the same. And it hasn't been since then. So, you know, America's been involved with the war on terror. Australia's joined into that war as well at some point. You know, it hasn't been the same since then. So, you know, like anything that happened in the world, you know, there's conspiracy theories around everything. Are they true? Who knows, you know, but for all we know was there were people in those planes, there were people in those buildings, and there was people that lost their lives that day. So that is the main thing to concentrate on, and hopefully, touch wood, nothing like that ever happens again. But yeah, seeing those images again, obviously they didn't go into, you know, it was, you know, what happened during the day. So didn't concentrate too much on, you know, as we've seen all the images and everything from the buildings and stuff. So, but, man, what a day. What a day. If you live through it, you'll never forget it. That's for sure. You'll know where you were. As they say, you know, you know where you were when things happened in the world. So I definitely know where I was when 9/11 happened. So let me know if you enjoyed that. As I said, I haven't seen those images, especially the planes going into the buildings, for quite a number of years, and it kind of takes you right back. It is still very emotional to think of those poor people on those planes as well too. So So let me know if you enjoyed it, guys. Thank you very much for joining me today. Make sure you stay safe, and I will definitely see you in the next reaction video. Oh, you're still here? You want more content? Why don't you check out my Patreon down here? You'll get plenty more content and some exclusive videos over there too. If not, why not check out this one over here?